Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to Vibe Nation. Today we're here to watch another video. Today we're here to watch Mr. GG again. Yes, he is back. And we are here to watch one of his To Catch a Predator Chronicles number 6, episode 6, Why Are You Naked? Yes, that is the title of the video. Why are you naked? Question mark. So let's go ahead and get into this. The link will be down in the description down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to Mr. GG. And let's go ahead and get this underway in 3, 2, 1.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, but we need to stop these pedos.
When the pedos come a-knockin', there's only 2 men who can stop them. Starring pedo slayer Chris Hansen and your host, Mr. GG. These are the Predator Chronicles.
Welcome to episode 6 of the Predator Chronicles. I am your host, Mr. GG, and with the holidays right around the corner, this episode is going to be a special Christmas edition. This is going to be a hell of a naughty list. We're returning to Fort Myers, Florida, and we are finishing the second half of the investigation. Happy holidays. Why don't you have a seat? First guy on my list is Raul Antonio Brenna. He's a real big talker, just like every other pedo. You know the guys I'm talking about, oh baby, I'll show you heaven. Oh, I'm gonna be smashing you all night. Oh yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be able to handle this 20-inch cock.
He met a girl posing as a 14-year-old online and asks her if she's ever had anal sex.
Is there like a relationship between pedophiles and anal sex? I feel like a lot of these fucking guys always ask for anal. Like they all just jump into anal. Like, yo, you've done anal? We should do anal. And with that, it begs the question. If you're a virgin and you have anal sex, are you still a virgin? See, some of you are like, that's the dumbest fucking question I've heard. But there's a lot of you like, huh. Now, the reason I ask that is because I'm trying to link them. I have this weird theory that maybe they want to have sex with this kid, but they don't actually want to take their virginity. There's a certain responsibility that comes with actually taking their virginity. But like in...
I really don't want to go down that rabbit hole because there's going to be a lot of thought, too much thought really, put into that kind of topic. So, as much as I like theories and things of that nature to question, there's just some things I won't question. Let's just get that thing straight. It's about Five Nights at Freddy's, the lore and whatnot, even though I believe that we already figured out what that whole scenario was. Game theorists, check them out. It's just that something like this just now, I can't speak on this.
In their heads, like, butthole's not as bad. So, like, they still get their nut off, they still fulfill their fantasy, but they don't carry that even bigger burden in their head. Does that make sense? It's probably fucking stupid, but I swear all these guys always talk about anal. That's the only reason I'm coming up with these stupid theories. This is all I do all day. I sit in this fucking desk thinking about stupid shit like this, okay? Bear with me.
How many rounds can you last?
I don't know.
Would you be able to have sex and take a break until you get tired, or could it be an all-night thing?
I guess we'll see.
I just want to make sure you can handle me.
To keep his date, he actually got on a bus and rode across the state of Florida.
How long were you on the bus?
Wow, sir.
How many hours about?
About 4.
This man took a 4-hour bus ride to meet with this girl. Now, if Aubrey Plaza called me and...
Bruh, 4 hours. That's equally a trip to Miami and probably halfway back or a quarter back. Like that, really? A trip to Miami from Tampa is like 3 and some odd hours. Come on, son.
And said, hey, I got some of my Aubrey Plaza vagina waiting for you. And my only means of transportation was a 4-hour bus ride. I'd go. But this isn't Aubrey Plaza. That's the point I was trying to make. Raul, you get cold. Next up is Brian Gosling. Wait a minute, Ryan Gosling's at the Sting House? Oh, Brian? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's not right. I'm gonna go ahead and ask the question, why are you looking up? I've never seen that in a profile pic. I've seen the looking down. I've seen the looking down with girls where they're just like, caught off guard. Just looking at my shadow, the things that haters follow. I assume he's still looking for the parents that he never had. Shots. And I'm not even saying that because he's a pedo. He's also a cunt.
You weren't kidding when you said a big house.
I know, the house is beautiful. I love my house.
Yeah. Are you the only child?
I don't trust motherfuckers that just gel their shit.
Nah, man. Listen to the guy. I don't even listen to this guy talk for 2 seconds, and I already don't like him. Like it just creeps me out for numerous reasons. I can't. I really can't.
Shit like this.
Oh, did you bring protection?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. Those are my cookies. Don't you touch my damn cookies!
The only bad news about that is you're probably not going to need that type of protection.
Oh my gosh.
See, I knew this was going to be a setup.
I swear, all these pedos are just a bunch of pricks with hindsight bias. I seriously...
No. Don't you say this, Mr. Gigi. Please. Your hindsight bias. If he knew that this was going to happen, he should not have been here. That is the problem I'm having with these pedophiles. Like, how you gonna go ahead and come to a place that you knew was a setup? You come to a place where you know there's a setup, but yet you are here. You are willing to get set up. And for what? Already, I'm right at this point right now. I don't like this guy even more now, like 20% more now, just because he said that. You are now already. You make yourself look 200% dumber and dumber by saying that. Like, bro, if you know it's a setup, don't go. That's simple as that. What's wrong with y'all people? Like, y'all just putting some bad juju on some men name. Like, for real.
seriously just don't get why a bunch of these idiots say shit like, I knew this was a setup. I knew what this was all along. Like, this isn't fucking Scooby-Doo.
You blasted kids. Why didn't you mind your own business?
Huh. Kinda is like Scooby-Doo.
You did?
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Just because of the way she was talking online.
Brian, what's your last name?
Since you already knew this since she was talking online, from way back before you even entered, before you even got into the truck, before you even got into the truck, you knew that this, you say you knew this was a setup, but yet, you are here. You are here.
I don't have a last name.
You don't have a last name.
Oh, really?
This guy's eyes are darker than my asshole. About the same size, too. If he actually had eyebrows, this joke would be even funnier. Hairy asshole joke!
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Next.
Now playing free on Curiosity Stream.
Science and technology are transforming our lives with...
Next on my list is Kenneth Thornton. He brought rope, duct tape, condoms, and they even found the devil's lettuce on him. Damn it, Kenneth. Don't you know that I'm making a list and checking it twice? None of these guys are ever excited to see the decoy. Every single one of those guys has the I just jacked off face. Just overwhelming guilt all over your body.
He says he's here to meet a girl, but he can't remember her name. And
you, sir, have a long neck.
It's okay for a 30-year-old man to come to a home where a 15-year-old girl is alone. Why?
No, it's not okay.
That's right. It's not. It's a good save.
What would have happened if a 15-year-old girl was here and I wasn't?
Same thing that's happening now, just talking.
Do you see why that's very difficult for me to believe, based on this chat?
That's the guy's honest truth, though.
But why should I believe that?
Because I have a 6-year-old.
They have the chat, man. Like, how you gonna go ahead and say, oh, it's the same thing? Oh my gosh. You can't lie your way out of this. That's the thing that I wish that at least most of them don't understand. That you can't lie your way out of this because they are on printed paper of everything that you said. So tell me why you're saying that, oh, it's like, what would have happened if I wasn't here and she was? It's like the same thing. We'll be just talking. Really now. let's look back. Let's go back to the chat logs, shall we? Hey, bro.
You know what also pisses me off? Besides the fact that this guy has a daughter, poor thing, but he's using his 6-year-old daughter as leverage, as a way to get out of this situation, as a way to persuade you that, hey, I'm not up to no good, you know? That's not me. I have a 6-year-old daughter.
If you use a child as leverage to get you out of something or have some type of upper hand on something, then you're just terrible, bro. Like for real, you're just terrible.
Which means I'm innocent. Next up on our list is one of my favorites, Elias Balin. And holy shit, did this guy fuck himself.
Just sit down and watch TV for a little bit. I'll be right out.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm just changing my shirt real quick because I got chocolate on it. Just take a seat. I'll be right there. I made you some cookies. Did you bring me my drinks?
Can you come out?
Yeah, I'll be right there. I just gotta change.
Why don't you do me a favor and come on in? Will you bring your stuff in?
In the spirit of Christmas, he comes bearing gifts. He brings a decoy of rose, condoms, and alcohol. You know how they say all the good men are either married or gay? They're also pedophiles.
Then he reveals something we didn't know.
I knew if something would happen like this, I would get in trouble because I'm married.
You're married?
Yes, sir.
That's not what you said in the chat.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No, but I'm married.
You are married?
Yes, sir. But I really love her. The thing is that there are things that we don't get along sometimes.
What are you, fucking bonding? What is this shit?
Now, what do you think she would say if she knew that you were coming here to have sex with a 14-year-old girl?
She would kill me. I don't want to think about it. She would kill me. I would get a divorce. Her dad has 10 brothers.
10 brothers.
10.
Ooh! Oh, baby. Oh, no, baby. Like, he has 10 brothers. And you do this. Listen, I wouldn't be worried about the wife killing. Well, yeah, I would kind of be worried about the wife killing me. But still, I wouldn't necessarily be as afraid of the wife killing me as I would be about her father and his brothers. Bro, what is wrong with you? Talking about, we don't get along. That's marriage. That is marriage. You're not gonna get along sometimes. It's dependent on whether or not you're willing to work past that. And if you find it don't work, y'all can divorce. It's better than having to look over your back, knowing that you did something unforgivable, like so. But now you're caught. You got like 10. Like, at this point, going to jail is probably the best option for you. So you don't have to cope. You're in protection, and you're gonna be lucky that those Senso brothers, none of them reside into prison or jail or wherever they're about to sentence you. Because I'm gonna tell you this does not look good when whether you're out of prison or in prison. Because in prison, you don't want to know. Some of you that are watching this video probably know, and I'm not going to say it because YouTube guidelines, but still, it's not going to look good with you either way.
You say this might be a trap. I've seen that on TV.
Again, if you say you said that I've seen it on TV, this might be a trap, but yet here you are. Here you are, and you are now caught. You knew very well. But you know what? You were too busy following your penis that you couldn't see the fact that this is very well a trap.
What did you see on TV exactly?
Well, in the news actually, because the people get like arrested because of chatting like with underage girls.
Right. So you saw it on Dateline NBC?
Yeah, news. Just news.
Chris, spare him. Don't do it to him, dog. Don't do it to him.
Do it to him.
Don't you do it to him.
Do it
Not
to him.
on Christmas. You're a business owner. You're married. Your wife's family is ready to fuck you up if you ever drop the ball. And you've seen the show.
Yo, exactly. No, bring that back. Please bring that back.
Yes. Spare him. Don't do it to him, dog. Don't do it to him.
Don't spare him, please.
Don't you do it to him.
No.
Not on Christmas. You're a business owner. You're married. Your wife's family is ready to fuck you up if you ever drop the ball. And you've seen the show.
Boy!
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. If there's anything else you'd like to tell us, we'd like to hear it.
I just made a mistake, and I won't do it again.
Honestly, going to jail is probably the best thing for that guy. Next up is Lee Greer.
Screen name Lee Greer 74.
Shout out to Lee one time. How you doing? Nice username. Let me guess. Your social security didn't fit? You put your full name and your birth year in your screen name, and you're fucking married. Sending dick pics to 13-year-olds.
What did you bring?
Double cheeseburgers with no pickles. I got some fries, but the fries might be cold.
I'm honestly glad to see he's okay after the whole jigsaw thing. I mean, you had to stab your eye and, tear all your limbs off, but you look great. Kudos.
Is salvation.
You can just take a seat. I'll be right there.
Okay.
So no cookies for you?
Come on, Chris. You can do better than that shit. You should have been like, you should have brought a Happy Meal since she's a minor. Or, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm Chris Hansen.
What's going on?
Not much. Who are you?
Who are you?
Lee.
We know.
How old are you?
Too old. 31.
You, sir, have aged terribly.
Are you married?
Yes, sir.
How's this going to go over at home?
Not good. I'd really, really, really like for it not to go home. Really, sir.
What do you think?
Chris, I would really, really like for this not to go home. I will suck your dick right now, Chris.
Cheeseburgers with no pickles.
Looks like Ryan Macintosh is next. Ryan knows exactly what all of this is, and he still proceeds to lie, even though Chris has the facts.
Watch you hear something. I'll be right back out, alright?
Alright. Why don't you make yourself at home here? Have a seat.
I was just going to hang out, and I felt like I'd be more big brother more than anything.
Listen, I'm sorry I'm gonna have to make this comparison, but he reminds me so much of Jesse from Fast and the Furious. More feminized, if I might say.
Be more big brother more than anything. I do
Big
know.
brother.
Yeah,
So you're coming over to be a mentor.
In a way, yes. And I'm sure you've heard that 20 billion times.
20 billion and one, counting to 9. You talk about hooking up, and you say, if you don't tell anybody, you my
I said that?
What? I said that? That was me? He's home baked?
Look, I mean, they're going to compliment me out there.
That's not up to me.
You know, yes. Okay.
Whoa, calm down there, Rambo.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish.
The next man in line is Dallas Lee. Fuck this guy, and fuck his stupid generic name.
Why are you so mad, bro?
Hang out too for a second, okay?
Yeah.
Except for the obvious.
So you're pumped too, huh?
Yeah.
Super fucking pumped. My boy Dallas, hype beast. He's about to start crumping in like 2 seconds.
What was your plan here with this 14-year-old boy?
I mean, we talked about sex and stuff like that. And then,
You sure did.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I got 2 kids of my own. We can hang out and stuff.
Are you guys ready? Are you? Are you ready for the most unnecessary thing in television history? Roll it.
And there's more bad news for him when he gets outside. An officer wearing a type of camouflage hide in the bushes,
Oh, wait a minute.
jumps out.
That's okay. I didn't understand what he meant by that, but it is completely unnecessary. Like, why would you need to be in camouflage? Y'all have been doing so fine as to apprehend them without the camouflage. Why the camouflage now? That's so unnecessary.
And arrests him.
Police officer on the ground! On the ground!
And there's more bad news for him when he gets outside.
Police officer on the ground! On the ground!
What is this?
Oh! Wait a minute.
Now we're gonna move on to Thomas.
Back up. I need to see this.
Flies to hide in the bushes, jumps out, and arrests him.
Police officer on the ground! On the ground!
And there's more bad news for him when he gets outside.
Police officer on the ground! On the ground!
What is this?
Mr. GG needs he need to stop, man. I'm about to bust a gut by watching his stuff.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Now we're gonna move on to Thomas Campbell.
He graphically describes how he likes to give oral sex to young men. The decoy asks, "Is that like your favorite to do?" And J1H3120 says, "Yep." And from what most say, it's the best they've had.
No, where are you at?
I'm right here. I just got to finish getting changed. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to confuse you.
Thomas is built like a vending machine. And rightfully so. Because he takes in a lot of coke. This dude is built like a rhombus, though. I'm not joking.
The man starts to have a bit of an asthma attack.
Just relax.
He uses his inhaler and says he's fine.
You say, I love to a young man, deep and
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Last name on my list is Marvin Lakhan, another legend in the Predator series.
She's talking to this man, Marvin Lakhan, screen name Crazy Trini 85.
So,
Crazy Trini 85 asks her if she'll try anal sex and adds, "It's better than regular
Again?
sex."
Debatable.
Next, he asks her if she has any pets. Cindy says she has a male cat.
You know what would be a huge turn on for me?
What?
He wants to watch her perform a sex act on a cat. He says people do it all the time. The decoy says she'll try it if he's willing to strip off all his clothes and walk into her house naked.
Right.
Why just take a seat?
This is as incriminating as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. As incriminating as it gets. You can't refute what he's about. Well, you can't refute anything that Chris Hansen's about to hit you with, especially since you did what the decoy asks.
You want to explain yourself? Grab that towel right there, please. Wrap it around yourself, and please sit in that stool. What are you doing?
It was so as if.
All right, let's get these jokes off. I hope that cat's declawed. Marvin's pullout game is about as strong as his lineup. Marvin was like, "Hey, can you line up the front too?" Barbara was like, "Yeah, I got you." Marvin's the type of dude that loves lasagna because he wants to fuck Garfield. What do you call pedo that likes to fuck cats? A predator. Get it? Marvin said he's going raw because condoms are for pussies. That's a triple entendre, bitch.
What would have happened after you walked in there naked?
Something probably would have happened.
Something like what?
Something along sexual lines.
Like you would have had sex with a 14-year-old girl.
I'm not sure if I would have done that, but...
Marvin, you're naked.
You're naked.
Once he gets his clothes back on, he walks outside and is arrested by that camouflaged officer.
But why?
Ghillie suit worked like a charm.
But
Because
why?
our friend Marvin is such a character, I decided to jump into his chat log. Here are the highlights. Marvin says, "Did you leave now?" ? The decoy says, "I'm here, had to go pee. He he he." And Marvin replies, "LOL, oh, and you didn't invite me to watch?" He wanted to watch this little girl pee. If I had to guess Marvin's favorite porn category, it's probably Shemale Anal Gate Bukkake, a scat femdom compilation. The decoy's like, "And you bring condoms in case we chill fast. He 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 he. Condoms? No, honey. You're gonna take it raw. How I'm gonna keep from getting preggers? All I have to do is pull out before I come. If I was 100% you wouldn't get preg, would you let me come in you? How can you be 100%? I'm in med school. I know how to time it. I'll be there by like 2. Cool. You have money? Yeah. You gonna help me out with gas? Marvin, you gonna help me out with gas?
Yes.
I'm coming over to fuck you. I'm gonna make you suck a cat's dick. You got gas.
You got gas,
Marvin
Marvin.
is savage. He asked her for gas. He didn't bring no mics. He didn't bring no McDonald's. All he brought was Cool Whip. And he's asking for gas. She's willing to suck cat dicks for you. And you ask for gas money. Marvin.
Bro.
Marvin, think about the kids. Marvin, don't think
about the kids. Wait, don't think. You get cold. You get cold. You get cold. You get cold. Everybody gets cold.
Yo,
all night.
Marvin is a real savage talking about gassing for gas money, bro. Come on.
But my shit is on.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Okay, I gotta listen to this.
So you brought a rose?
I just made a mistake.
If you like rope, I'll bring rope.
Yeah, I don't have a last name.
You don't have a last name.
Alright, I got some fries. Fries might be cold.
Making a mistake. Making a mistake.
You weren't kidding when you said a big house.
Just one. I'm Chris Hansen. I'm Chris Hansen.
Double cheeseburgers with no pickles.
Marvin, you're naked. Marvin, you're naked. Here. I'm Chris Hansen. I'm Chris Hansen. You sent her that picture.
Yes, also diseases. Also diseases.
Deep and.
And that's actually going to be the end of episode 6 of the Predator Chronicles. And guys, I watched some teasers for some of the new Hansen vs. Predator stuff. We are going to get these jokes off. Thank you for watching. Leave it a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe because I have way more content coming your way. Oh, by the way, shout out to Paul from Scotland. He's a fan of the Predator Chronicles. Shout out to you. That's it. I don't know anything about Scotland, so I can't say anything witty. As always, I am your host, Mr. GG, the Pedo Slayer, Chris Hansen. We'll see you in the next investigation.
Thank you guys for watching. This has been Vibe Nation. I hope you enjoyed the Predator Chronicles as much as I do. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.